actually hear you because we couldn't hear shit at the press conference. Couldn't hear anything.
Well, just talking over me the whole time. This emotional freaking little girl. Jesus. I don't know what he's doing. I mean, like, literally, I couldn't even, like, say something without him talking over me.
I saw you tweeted that he's like a jealous ex-girlfriend. What did you mean by that?
I mean, he's just obviously the not having the belt, has gotten to him, and he's just making up a lot of things in his head. It's seemingly, I don't know where he's coming from, but he's just really emotional, man. I think he's on his period or something. I don't know.
Seeing Jon Jones teaming up with him during that press conference, were you sitting there thinking, I'll take a piece of you too a bit further down the line?
Teaming up with him? Okay, wait. Well, this is coming from Weidman, who said Jon Jones is bad for the sport and wanting to fight Jon Jones. And now he's contradicting himself and saying he wants to team up with Jon Jones. The man's lost. He's like a lost puppy. I feel bad at this point. I don't even want to hurt him anymore. So I'm gonna make this one quick and painless. It's gonna be over before he even knows it.
And what are your thoughts about Jones?
Jones is a tough guy. I mean, Jones is a true champion. The guy's at the top of the game. I mean, it's hard to knock him outside, unless you're outside the sport. Inside the cage, he's the man. I mean, he's conquered everything out there. Of course, I love the challenge.
Obviously, no lack of confidence, but how are you seeing the rematch go? Because it seems like both you guys were really dealing with issues. So, I mean, are we going to see the same type of fight, or do you think we're seeing something totally different?
I think you're going to see a different fight. No, I think you're going to see a faster. It's going to be quicker. It's going to be quick. It's going to be fast. It's going to be precise. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to execute. I'm going to get this fight over with. Weidman, what? Weidman's got a broken foot. What is that going to help him? Like, what is it going to change when he comes back with a healthy foot? His most effective thing in the whole fight was his kicks, and he was kicking with both feet. Having a healthy foot isn't going to help him be a better boxer. It's not going to help him be a better grappler. All right, I went in there. I fought on antibiotics. I couldn't have the output. It held me back. I wasn't able to have the output I usually do. I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna cut angles. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna find my mark, and that's gonna be it. It's gonna be the end of the race. I'm gonna touch him up to the body. I'm going to touch him up to the face. I'm going to find my mark, and that's going to be the end of it.
I know you wanted the Vitor fight, so when they came to you with the rematch, how hard was it to get you on board to say, all right, I'm with you, let's do this fight?
I liked the Vitor match. At the time he had obviously he hurt Weidman in his fight, and then he came back. He had a good, comeback fight, and so I thought it made kind of sense, and they didn't agree with me, and they gave me a few options, and obviously, Yoel falling off, it didn't help, and then Weidman was left. Marketability-wise, I mean, Weidman's probably the best thing out there right now, and the guy's credible. He's defended his title 3 times and undefeated until I beat him, so I might as well go finish him off. So we'll do that and put him behind me, and then I can move on.
It was a UFC belt now after having the Strikeforce belt. You guys not getting that recognition, coming over and proving that you guys were the top of the heap even then and still now.
It's obviously, yeah. It's nice to wake people up, make them realize that it's that we were doing our thing for a long time over there, and be undisputed. This is what it was all about. This is what I wanted. And obviously, when I was Strikeforce champ, I wanted to come over and unify and solidify my status.
Obviously, you had a pretty brutal TKO on Chris. Is 6 months too early for him to come back? I mean, people, they talk about coming back from a TKO. It's not easy. Do you think this is even too soon for him to come back?
He doesn't look like himself. I don't know. I mean, we'll see if this emotion helps him. But to my knowledge, emotion doesn't help you fight. So he better check himself. Otherwise, this fight's going to be over a lot sooner than he expects, maybe even than I expect. If he comes in here I don't feel threatened by Chris. I really don't see what he's going to bring to the table that's going to blow me away. Anything different, because the broken foot, come on, dude. I'm not very, he's a good fighter. He's a great fighter. But I'm the best.
We were in London last week. Obviously, you were in London last week. We saw Bisping versus Silva. What did you make of Bisping's performance? And if the UFC offered that to you after the Weidman fight, is that something you'd be keen to do? Obviously, there's a bit of previous there between you two.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, what do you say? I don't know. I mean, it'd be fun to build the fight up, and it'd be even fun to shut him up. It always is. Is he ready for it? I don't know. Bisping's he's a tough dude. He's a tough dude, and he goes out there and he fights his ass off. He took a beating in that fight.
Last two guys.
I can understand how he could win the fight, but he took a beating in that fight. So we'll see. I almost think a rematch would be kind of necessary.
At the post-fight press conference at 194, Yoel's team was kind of like calling for the title fight against you, and you kind of dismissed it. Did you have an idea of what was coming? Because I think a lot of us kind of had our suspicions.
I mean, we all have our suspicions and what's what, but I mean, Yoel is just like, man, the guy doesn't do himself any favors. You know, any fight he has, like, he goes out there and doesn't perform, and then he shoots himself in the foot on the mic. It's like, this is a business, and it's like, I'm not gonna waste time in my life to fight someone for pennies. You know, go out there and earn it. Make the people want it, and let's do it. Because I would love to shut you down. I don't know. I mean, obviously, then he gets tested for some. It's laughable at this point. And so, who knows if he's clean or not? If it's a tainted supplement. We all know the truth. But anyway, come back because I'll beat that ass too.